Alright, people. What's going on? It's Toby Oz here. Just got done watching the 1000th Raw. Man, 1000 of them. That's quite a few. I've seen probably not even half. I mean, I missed quite a few years in between about 2000 and 2009, 2010. So, I did start watching before the Attitude Era started, but I kind of grew out of it and started doing other things. And after I had my children and started not partying as much and started staying home and realizing that, there's nothing really on TV, I started watching wrestling again. Because, to be honest with you, it's about the most entertaining thing on television besides MMA and basketball and football and da-da-da-da. It started off, Vince McMahon came out and basically just said, welcome to 1000th Raw, congratulations to them and da-da-da-da-da, and yeah, and then he introduced D-Generation X, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's Shawn Michaels and it's Triple H, yeah. But, Road Dogg, Jesse James, he works for the WWE, so I'm like, where's he at? At least Road Dogg. I'm like, man, this sucks. It's already starting off bad. I mean, yeah, DX, that's all cool and everything, but we see Shawn Michaels and Triple H a lot, so it's kind of like we get D-Generation X more often than, say, Undertaker, or The Rock, or Stone Cold, or anybody like that. But anyways, so they come out and they're like, oh, well, something's wrong, something's missing. So, like, oh, yeah, don't we have more people? And then X-Pac, which I didn't think X-Pac was going to be there. The cigarette went out. I'll just set that right there. And Road Dogg, X-Pac, and Badass Billy Gunn came out. That was pretty cool. And, they did their little shenanigans. They were pretty funny, and it was badass. And I watch on a stream. I have cable, but I like to chat and stuff with people that are always there and whatnot. So I watch. I have HD, VIP, pay a monthly thing. But anyways, everyone was like freaking marking out over the chat, like spamming and everything. And I'm like, dude, after the segment was over, they did their whole things. You're not down with DX, suck it, da 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 da. Sandow came out, and basically he came out and was making a fool of DX. And excuse me, sorry, I've been burping a lot today. I've been sick. I went home early today from work, so I was sick. Anyways, they beat him up, and what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I told the chat, I was like, yeah, if Raw would end right now, I would be happy because it's better than anything they've had for the past couple months. So I mean, it's true, they really haven't had anything good the past couple months. It's kind of been lackluster. I think the last time they actually had something good was when Cena slapped Lesnar in the face and they had their little brawl or whatever. But anyways, it ends, and it's just a lot of filler. Like, I mean, you'd think it's a 3-hour Raw. They got so many people. They got Rock, Lesnar, Undertaker showed up. They had, the WWE Championship match. They had an Intercontinental match. They had all the Hall of Famers and all the past superstars that Heath Slater jobbed to. But to be honest, there's not really a whole lot to talk about. It was a lot of filler, a lot of be a star, bully campaign, and just shit that's gonna happen, and da 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 da. And like, they had the dude from the Muppets, that Fozzie dude or whatever, the Waka 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 guy on there, and there's just not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, Rock showed up. The AJ Daniel Bryan wedding got broken up. AJ said no, obviously, and Vince McMahon came out and he basically said that AJ was the new GM, and I think that's a terrible idea. I hate to be like a Debbie Downer, a negative Nancy, or whatever you want to say, but I don't think that's a good idea. You know, yeah, like she's super popular now and she can't wrestle for dog shit, but I mean, they can find other stuff for her to do. They could have went ahead and went on with the whole thing about them getting married, and maybe they could be heels or faces together, and she could be Daniel Bryan's manager, and since AJ's so over, it'll get Daniel Bryan over. He can stay in the main event picture. He doesn't have to go down the card like Miz did, and stuff like that. But no, they went this route and made her GM and just threw Daniel Bryan under the fucking bus, which I don't think is a good idea because he's a great wrestler. He does good work. But anyways, Rock came out, or CM Punk came out and like rubbed it in his face a little bit, and then The Rock came out and he started doing his promo and da 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 da, and Daniel Bryan was getting all mad and all this, and Rock said something about something to Punk, and I guess whoever wins the Royal Rumble, apparently the WWE champion's gonna be in the Royal Rumble, and then he has to be all super dog ass tired and fight The Rock. It's like, dude, you gotta be in a fucking Royal Rumble, which the winner's probably gonna be first, second, or third, and then he's gotta go an hour, do the Rumble, and then he's gotta face The Rock, or something like that, or maybe it's whoever's the champion at Royal Rumble is gonna wrestle him. What I got out of it is whoever wins the Royal Rumble will fight The Rock for the WWE Championship. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys leave me a comment. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that happened, and then he rock bottomed Daniel Bryan. And what else? I don't know. I'm trying to think. The whole thing with the one man band, Heath Slater, Lita came out. I thought it was gonna be Ric Flair. I was chanting for Ric Flair. I wanted it to be Ric Flair so bad, but it wasn't. And I thought it was either going to be Ric Flair or Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it was neither of them. It was Lita. And, they had Farouk and JBL come out, and then all the past superstars or wrestlers that Heath Slater wrestled came out, and they basically just like gang raped him. So that was pretty funny. What else? They had the Intercontinental match, Christian and Miz beat Christian surprisingly, so Miz is the new Intercontinental Champion. There was just a bunch of other filler crap, and right before, I'm missing some stuff. I mean, it's just it's not important stuff at all. Charlie Sheen, they did a couple things with Charlie Sheen. He was looking geetered out. He was looking very twitchy, and kind of like an alcoholic when they're not they don't have any alcohol. They're real shaky and jumpy and whatnot. What else happened? Brodus Clay and Jack Swagger squash match in like 2 seconds. What else before I get to the end? I know I'm missing stuff. Am I missing? Oh yeah, Brock Lesnar. Triple H came out with and Paul Heyman cut a really good promo, and Triple H was getting mad at him, and Stephanie came out and whooped the dog shit out of Paul Heyman, and finally Paul Heyman said, "You know what? Fuck it, you got it. Lesnar will fight you at SummerSlam." So Lesnar came out and started beating up on Triple H, and then Triple H came back and beat him up, and then surprisingly, Triple H got the upper hand, knocked Lesnar over the ropes, and then he left, and that was it. He was out there for 2 minutes. Everybody wanted to see Brock Lesnar. He came out, he hit Triple H a couple times. Triple H beat him up and knocked him over the ring, and then he just left. I mean, come on, guys. 1000th Raw is supposed to be a little bit. I mean, it was good. They had a lot of star power. They had a lot of shit they had to cram in. But really all they did is they made all the really, really important stuff that everyone wants to see, like, super short, like 5 minutes, and then it was all fucking filler. All filler. I mean, it was still a good show. It was still an A show. It was an A. I will give it an A. But anyways, Kane came out and he was gonna wrestle, and then a bunch of guys like Drew McIntyre and that Arabian guy, whatever his name is, I can't think of it right now. You know who I'm talking about. Was it Camacho and the other dude? Yeah, and who else was out there? Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins were out there too, and then I think there was one more guy. Anyways, they were gonna whoop up on Kane, and then who came out? The one person no one thought would be there. The fucking Undertaker comes out, and he does his slow entrance, and he had a little wardrobe malfunction. His hood didn't come off. He did things with his eyes like this, and his hood wouldn't come off. It was funny, and they whooped up on all 5 of them and choke slammed him and tombstoned him, and then he did the thing where he gets on his knees and he goes like that, and then Kane was right behind him, and then he went boom. The flames came up, and excuse me, I got like indigestion really bad. I don't feel good. But anyways, that was really, really cool. That was probably the highlight of the night, to be honest with you. Seeing Undertaker come out for not WrestleMania, that was really awesome. I liked it. Anyways, after that was it was the WWE Championship match, and this is the one big fucking fail of the night. I don't think they could have messed up any worse than they did on this last segment, the championship match. Cena cashes in his Money in the Bank. They wrestle. It was a shit match. I mean, it was a cookie cutter fucking match, you know. But what do you expect with Cena? I didn't expect much, okay? Even with Punk, I mean, they had that one good match at Money in the Bank a year ago, but, you know, how many fucking times are they going to have one of those? You know, they're not going to have a 5-star match every time. Maybe once in a blue moon, like they did at Money in the Bank. But anyways, Big Show comes out, knocks out Cena, and then, like, Punk's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? So he gets the ref, pulls him back in, and then he's like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then finally he gets him, tries to pin him. Super Cena kicks out. They start wrestling, and then Punk was going to get him in the GTS, and Cena switches it to a STF, and then Big Show comes back out and kicks Cena and slams Cena on and starts fucking him up. So basically, Punk wins by DQ, or Cena wins by DQ, but, hello, why would you waste a Money in the Bank contract on a fucking DQ finish? Why would you fucking do that? And I want to see somebody else on YouTube make a video about this. Why? It's not about Cena. It's not about Punk. It's not about anything, but why would you waste a fucking Money in the Bank contract on Big Show coming out and hitting Cena in the back? I mean, really? But anyways, then fucking Punk, or The Rock comes out, whoops Show's ass, and then Punk comes up and clotheslines Rock and fucking turns heel, and the whole crowd's booing, and that's it. It's over. Just like that. Just like this review. I mean, I give the show an A. It was an A. It was mostly filler, but it was an A. I mean, you couldn't have a better Raw. I mean, you could if they would have not done what they did at the end, but I've never seen a better Raw, so how could you not give it an A? You know, but why would they fucking make Punk do that? That's stupid. Just to get The Rock over? Bullshit. But anyways, guys, my time has ended. I hope you guys liked Raw. Click the like button if you want. I'm out of here, guys. Deuces.